Jackson.
Is that true?
Yes, it
I don't
is.
know.
It is.
I can't argue that one right now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
While you're looking that up,
talk amongst yourselves.
So she has more pop number ones or more R&B number ones?
Just hold on.
Look that up and come back to it because I have curated a list of people that Drake's album is not for.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. And this is in no particular order, but number one, if you smoke Black and Milds, Drake's album is not for you, okay? Drake's album is not for you if you smoke Black and Milds at all, okay? If hip-hop is your only genre that you entertain or listen to or you're bumping, Drake's album is not for you, okay? It's just not, all right? 3. Are you ready? If you're dark skinned, Drake's album is not for you.
Bro, you gotta chill. You gotta chill.
That's a joke. I promise that's a joke. I just had to throw it in there because it was the light skinned brethren. No, number 3, in all honesty. If your car does not have Bluetooth, Drake's album is not for you.
You gotta use the aux.
Okay.
You gotta use the aux cord.
Drake's album is not for you. If your car doesn't have Bluetooth, it's not. Just hang it up, okay? 4, if you're still listening to Pandora and not on the subscription that you got to pay, Drake's album is not for you.
Why?
Because
I'm not paying for no fucking subscription when I got Apple Music.
Well, no, I'm saying you don't have anything else except for Pandora.
Okay.
You don't have any other subscription except for the Pandora. You can only skip one time. You can't skip through the commercials. Drake's album is not for you. Okay? It's not. It's just not for you, okay?
Well, it's dance music.
It's dance music,
It's
right?
It's for the girls who vote.
That gets me to the next point. Okay. If you're not well traveled, Drake's album, it's not for you.
They gonna eat your ass alive.
If you're not, I'm just being
they
real.
They finna eat you up, Alan.
It's like this gonna be the clip.
They finna eat your ass.
If you're not well traveled, Drake's album is not for you.
They finna eat you up.
It's not. Hey, I'm ready.
Yep,
okay.
You finna get ate up.
Because you have to go places other than Houston, Atlanta, Dallas,
Vegas
it depends on what night and what club you're in Vegas, right?
So what you're saying is
to enjoy
is not for local travel.
Well, you know,
is it for travel abroad?
If I'm being honest, right, like it's a house dance album, right, and like house music comes in a lot of different forms. A lot of people don't understand that, right? Like there's acid, like there's bass house,
rave music.
Yeah, like people are like, oh man, what is this? Like this is this techno music. Like no, bro, that's house. Like and house was actually derived from us, but we went through this with Kanye, right? When Kanye did the 808s and Heartbreaks, what was the first response? Right, this is when My Beautiful Dark, and it's like we went through all of this with Ye. Everybody, man, Ye tripping. Now people like, yo, that joint was hidden. Like Drake's an artist, he is, and whether you all want to accept it or not, he is the greatest artist of our time in the hip hop and kind of that R&B pop genre. Like as far as men, like there's not too many people that's rocking with him. He's the most streamed artist per day. Like it ain't really a lot of people that's dealing like this in his lane. You can only do so many Sicko Modes, which wasn't even his song. Mm-hmm. You can only do so many Started from the Bottoms. You can only do so many Way Too Sexies. I mean, him and Future got a whole album. Like you can only do so much of that. Like before you start, like where do you go after, right? Like Drake don't just have us as his audience. And maybe if some of you realize that with your small business, you would go further too.
Oh my God.
But
they finna eat you up, bro. You finna get ate up.
I'm okay with that. At what point do you I mean, bro, you have to cater to other people, other crowds, and that may not be the intention per se, but I'm an artist. I'm going to expand. I'm going to try new things because this is getting old.
Yeah.
This is getting old. Drake just signed a $400 million deal. I don't know. Did y'all see that? Mm-hmm. Like, bruh, I'm gonna do what I want.
But I think that's the thing with our culture is we try to keep people in a box, and if they step outside of the box, then it's like, oh, I don't like that. But they cancel. We don't want to hear it.
I hate it.
Like we just don't want to hear it. When in reality, that music or that box that you're trying to put them in, they will go up in another type of club or whatever the case may be. I'm sure that the DJs down at the Grove are really
gonna eat me up.
Jamming. I'm just saying, because that is the type of music that back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever, that popped off in ballroom. That type of music. You can vogue to that. You can vogue to that. Now, do I like it? No, I don't. But that doesn't mean that it's not for somebody else. I'm just saying.
And that's the thing, right? And I speak very direct, but I know that other people have different opinions from me, right? If you don't like the album, like, I don't care. Like, that's your thing. But don't shoot it down before, whatever. Like I said, if you ain't well traveled, you don't got Bluetooth, stuff like that, like, don't.
Again, people are dogging Drake and dragging Drake, and then they out here bumping whatever the hell the name of that song was that Beyonce just put out, "Break My Soul" or whatever the fuck.
My next question was: can Beyonce do anything wrong for people? What would it take for people to turn on Beyonce? Like,
It'll never happen.
Honestly, I didn't think Kanye could be turned on. I thought he was almost Teflon at one point. He had to do a lot. Like, he put in a lot of work over a decade.
But you got to think about it, though.
Like, you got to think he put it, like, it was little things you just excuse it. As a former Kanye stan, I'd be like, is this you excuse? You'd be like, man, that's just yay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If Beyonce put on a red hat, could she get? That was a turning point where people was really like, you know what? I've been with you this far.
Okay, so answer that question. What did Michael Jackson do for true fans to really turn on him?
I don't think anybody turned.
That's my point. That is my point. Even with the allegations that came out, his people.
But if Michael Jackson had a red hat on,
I think it would just been some more supporters, bro. They were like, he with him for a reason.
Yeah,
like, that's how to be with Beyonce. Like
that. Because you know what? That's how I feel.
You think that would bring Trump up? If Beyonce was like, I'm going to start supporting Trump.
Bro, they'll be like, man, y'all not even really seeing what sis doing. She got a plan.
Listen.
She in there. Like when Jay-Z partnered with the NFL, bro. Like, it's the same
it's
thing.
The same thing. Jay-Z's got the worst stands. Jay-Z has the worst stands just as much as Beyonce stands with the worst.
Bro, like, y'all got that's exactly what people's on. Like, bro, y'all didn't cancel Chrisette Michele for singing a song.
Indeed.
Okay, and then Jay was like, all right, hey, we're past kneeling, and everybody like, y'all don't see the big picture, bro. Like, what's the big picture? Pepsi halftime show?
I mean, I can't say nothing because I feel that same way about Ray J. Remember, Ray J had linked with Trump.
I don't know. For some of me, I actually trust Ray J being with Trump. I don't know. It sounds messed up.
That's what I'm saying. Now y'all know I'm a diehard Ray J fan, right?
But it sounds messed up.
So it was not like when he was okay.
It made sense.
It was like, you know what, Ray J, because you smart, bro. What you got going on? Tell me if I can know. You doing something. You know what? We're gonna rock with.
What I'm hearing is it's conditional.
It is.
What if Beyonce put on the red hat? Do you think it would people would turn on her? Do you think it would be a thing like you gotta watch sis and see what she's doing?
I think that's what it'll be, bro. I don't think nobody they'd be like, she got a plan, bro.
So you think Kanye didn't have enough equity?
This is my personal opinion, and honesty, bro. I've met Kanye, and I've been around Kanye on a few occasions in my lifetime, and this is before Big Ye and
this is
Jesus
double polo.
This is double polo Ye. Like, this is through the wire Ye. All that. Like, so I won't go deep into like a couple of the conversations I had with him, but